Hey future millionaires, this is Phil from Next Chapter Financial Solutions and Services. In this video, we're going to go over things you should be doing every time you get paid to start winning with your money. So let's get into 7 things you should be doing when you get paid to guarantee that you are moving in the right direction with your paycheck, every paycheck. First up, first item, automate your paycheck. Automate specifically your savings in your paycheck. So, first up, build up an emergency fund. Second, after you have an emergency fund, if you have the opportunity to have a 401k with your employer, automate that. Set it to a certain dollar amount, a certain percentage of your pay, or a certain dollar amount, whichever works best for your budget, and do that automatically. Then from there, you move on to the next item. If you have it in your budget, after you've received at least the employer match in your 401k, start saving up in your IRA, your individual retirement account. The second item to address with your paycheck is creating a budget or a spending plan for all of your bills and highlighting some of the items that you should always have in your spending plan or your budget: your mortgage or your rent, your utilities, groceries, transportation, basic insurance that you must do, and of course food. When you take care of these things, then from there you can branch out to the other things that you should always be looking to take care of, which is to paying down debts. Then from there you circle back to the first item. If you have the opportunity of extra money, and increase your savings rate. Early on, number 3 is setting specific goals. You should have specific savings goals for every paycheck. That will help you build up certain things like an emergency fund. This emergency fund should be 3 to 6 months of your living expenses. And you set it aside and you put it in a high yield savings account. That way, it stays there, it doesn't go down in value, and it's no penalty to taking it out. And then from there, in a high yield savings account, it's going to grow a little bit per month. Nowadays, with 4 and 5% savings interest rates in a high yield savings account, it's a great place to hold your 3 to 6 month savings money. After your emergency fund, you can move on to big purchases. If you have to replace a car in a couple of years, or 3-4 years, start saving there. Also put that in a high yield savings account. Again, having specific goals for your paychecks is very helpful for your long-term wealth building. And if you have debts still, knock those out. So we're on number 4. Focus on paying off debts. So again, by now we've already paid for our mortgage, utilities, fuel, and transportation costs, and food, of course. If you have a lot of debt, take care of those debts. Work down those debts. List them up in order from smallest to largest and start paying them off. After you paid off the smallest one, move on to the next debt and roll in that payment. So if you just paid off a debt that had a monthly payment of $50, roll that $50 into your excess money the next month to pay it against your next smallest debt. Keep paying off your debts until you are way done. And when you're way done, then from there you could increase your savings even more and increase your personal spending as well. We talk a lot about savings, but after you have reduced a lot of your debts, you also have extra money to do whatever you want with and enjoy life more. So number 5 thing you could do once you get there. Again, some of these steps are going to be layered upon each other as you move on in your wealth building journey. Number 5 is start investing for your future. And that's going to include moving up from the minimum dollar amount in your 401k and moving to even higher dollar amounts in your 401k. Or if you put a very small amount in your IRA, you're going to increase the amount you're putting in your IRA. Okay, as you progress, you can save more and more. So first off, you start out with meeting your employer's match criteria. So a lot of employers is you do 5%, they'll match half of that. Or if you meet 6%, they'll match half of that. And they give you a cap, right? Then from there, you move on to your IRA. And then in your IRA, which is different from your 401k, let's run this down real quick. Your 401k is going to have 30-40 options, give or take, right, of what you can invest in. And then your IRA, you're going to have options of basically everything offered by that IRA brokerage firm. So they'll have a huge amount of ETFs, a huge amount of mutual funds, a large amount of index funds, and you'll even have the opportunity, if you wish, in your IRA to buy single stocks. Number 6, you've done all this saving. Make sure you set aside some money for you to have a splurge on. So money to just do whatever you want. I always tell people, have fun money. Have just a little fun money. You just don't want your fun money to be the biggest bucket of money or subsection of money per paycheck. You want it to be a small amount, a small reasonable amount that you can live on and enjoy between one paycheck to the next. And you can use it on whatever you want. The number 7 thing you should do when you get your paycheck is take this as an opportunity to start or continue tracking your finances. Every paycheck is a good opportunity if you're way too busy to do this on a everyday basis. First off, check your checking accounts. Second, look at some of your debts. Make sure payments are applied. And just look through everything. Look at all your checking accounts, any debts you have. If you still have credit card balances, check on that. Pay them off. And then from there, make sure you're meeting all the other criteria. Again, cover all your bases. Have some emergency fund. Have some fun money, and save for retirement. Every paycheck, this is a great opportunity to do a quick check on everything that's going on. And with time, as you tune up and do this over time, it won't take you very long. You know which ones that are really tricky and which ones are really easy to check. And there are great applications out there that port all that information into one spot. But we really want you to be diligent. This is about being diligent with your personal finances. So step 7, I love this one. It is to track where you are. And let's go a little further with that tracking. You know what you could also do? You check all your cash, check all your 401ks, and don't worry about the ups and downs. Just see where the picture is, right? So all your cash and 401ks and other assets, it's one side. Those are pluses. These are your assets. And then all of your minuses, these are your debts. And then you put the two together to see what you have. If it's a positive number, you have net positive wealth. If it's a negative number, you have net negative wealth. Why? Because your debts or your obligations are higher than your assets. And don't forget, if you're a homeowner, you're going to include that as well. The market value is on the plus side, and then the loan is on the negative side. So if you have a house that's $500,000, for example, a $500,000 house with a $300,000 loan, the net impact would be $200,000 of positive. That's your homeowner's equity. That is the equity you have in your home. Really hope you enjoyed this video on 7 things you should be doing when you get your paycheck. Again, some of these are a little advanced, but these are great steps. Work through them, fine tune them, do them every single time, and over time it'll be easier and easier and easier. It'll be automatic. It'll take you 5, 10, 15 minutes afterwards. And then you pay your bills. That won't take you too much long. So 10 minutes to review everything, 15, 20 minutes to knock them all out, and be done with it and get back to living your life. But if you have a great budget, this is even easier. So practice, practice, practice. You can do this. And if you don't know how to do it, we have lots of videos on this. There's also services we offer to kind of help people get on the right track if they're completely lost. It just takes practice, and it will come together if you don't give up. This video is brought to you by Next Chapter Financial Solutions and Services. So please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. If you enjoyed this video, also drop a comment. It is our goal at Next Chapter to provide you with information to help you take action to improve your financial situation. Please check out our links on our Etsy page for printables and files to help you take action. We also offer one-on-one coaching. Our goal is to help our customers determine a clear path to achieving their financial goals. So if this is something you are interested in, please click the link below to contact us. Talk to you soon, and I hope you enjoyed the video.